Okay, this is the next video in the series. I'm not sure what number it is. Is it 16? I mean, it's 16, I don't know. But anyway, I'm in my bathroom because this was a requested video. Not really a question. I do Q&As sometimes for the different questions that are asked. But this wasn't really asked as a question. Someone just said, will you, I guess it is a question. They said, no, they said a video on what the supplements look like laid out, and you can talk about that. I think that'd be very interesting. No, I don't know if it'd be very interesting, but someone else thinks it will. So we'll go ahead and shoot that today. This will be a video in the series. The next video I'll also do will be walking the 5 miles and narrating it. Right now I'm not using my selfie stick. I'm using a really small tripod. I showed that in earlier videos. Now the supplements and vitamins I'm going to show, I did another video, 2 videos on these topics. One is called What's Up, and that's back that way. Like supplements, what's up? And that is about all the supplements I take. I take a lot of supplements. I take very little prescription drugs, but a lot of supplements because I don't want to take a lot of prescription drugs if I can avoid it. So there's a video on that, and there's also a video number 4, I think it's number 4, on a neuropathy treatment that I came up with that I use that works for me. I have no more neuropathy in my feet or my hands. I used to have a lot. I had pain walking. I have like pins and needles stabbing kind of pain, and I had a soreness, like a cramping in my feet. My friend and I, we went to the LA County Fair, and I had to keep pressing down on my foot, trying to stop the pain. Wasn't really relative to the related to the bone infection I had that put me in the hospital, which kind of started me doing this channel where I lost 108 pounds. Now the weight loss is about 125, maybe a little bit over 125. My arm is getting tired now because it's a tripod. But I switched hands. I did lose all that weight. So I had bad neuropathy. I did this. If you want to watch video number 4, we'll talk about that, and I will show that separate on here as I go through. I'll mention it as I go through. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the supplements I take. Now remember, these are the supplements I take for my needs. What I had was I was overweight, still am. I was very overweight, actually. I had diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and I was very unhealthy. I didn't exercise. I had problems with my dry skin on my feet, all the things that go with diabetes and all that. I had to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom 2 or 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times a night, and I was thirsty all the time. Speaking of that, I will have a drink of water. I was thirsty all the time, and I had all the symptoms of that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. I'll show this and kind of talk about it, and this is what was requested. So this is requested. This is showing the supplements all laid out. Okay, this right here is used to hold this towel down, really. I do take apple cider vinegar. I guess I'll talk about that first. I do take that. Not really a vitamin or a supplement, I guess. It may be kind of a supplement. I got this one, I think I got this at Big Lots. They have the Bragg, I think is the big one, BRAGG. Is the big one. They have a catalog out, and they have all kinds of different stuff for recipes and how to use apple cider vinegar. I use it for drinking. They say that it can cause you to be high energy and not be able to sleep. I've never found that to be a problem. I like to sleep. What I do is I take about 2 tablespoons. I put it in a glass of water, probably about this size, and I will drink it. And I do that in the morning, and then sometimes I'll do it in maybe the early afternoon as well if I'm home. Another thing I'm going to cover on these supplements is how I go mobile with this kind of stuff. When you have to take a lot of supplements, a lot of vitamins, maybe a lot of pharmaceuticals, it's kind of hard to do anything if you always are taking medicine. Because some medicine you got to take with food, some you take after food, and that kind of thing. So here we go. The first thing I take in the morning, I'm not going to really describe what they are. I'm going to kind of just go over it. I take this, 2 tablets. I guess I'll do it like this. I'll do each thing and talk about what I take, kind of like when I take. Okay, this right here is before food. So I take this when I first get up in the morning. Then 30 minutes later, what they say, who are they? They'll always say, who are they? What happens is they said that when you want to take food on an empty stomach, it should be 30 minutes before food or at least 2 hours after food. So I take this in the morning. 30 minutes later, I have to take all of this. And people say, wow, that's a lot. That's from here. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, wow, that's so much. But that is supplements. It's supplements and vitamins. Okay. There is one pharmaceutical on here, and that is it. I'm just showing everything I'm taking. So this right here is the neuropathy medication. I do take that with food each morning. So that is the evening primrose oil, B12, B6, and B1. And it's right there. And if you go to video number 4, you can see all about that. And that'll maybe help you. Everybody that I've told about it and has seen it on the channel said it worked for them. 100% of the people said it worked for them. So maybe it'll work for you. So if you do have neuropathy, if you have problems with your with your feet or your hands, you have neuropathy, the video number 4, maybe I'll link that down below when we get this all done. Maybe I can link the supplement one and the neuropathy one there. Okay, so here's the rest of the stuff. This is for diabetes and that kind of thing. This is fish oil, and here is these are the glucosamine. This is D3. This is glucosamine right here. This is a multivitamin right there, and a vitamin C. So I take all of that. I think it's 20 tablets. It's 20 things I take all at once, and I eat food with that. I go and I do that, and then I go have my breakfast. And if, like today, it's kind of a little bit later, so it'll be my lunch because I had some things going on. So that I will take with food. There's a cinnamon tablet there, and this is what was it called? Oh, this is bitter melon. Bitter melon's also for diabetes. So most of this is for fighting diabetes. This is for fighting neuropathy, which came from the diabetes. So I take that second, and I'll eat that with food, with breakfast. Maybe have an egg and maybe a slice of bacon or something like that, low carb. Okay, next, this one here is what I take with me. So after I've taken all of the ones with food right here, I'm going to leave most likely before 2 hours is up. So I have this. It's kind of ugly, but I can put my pills in here. And I do. And I carry, it's a bone. It was a freebie at a, I think we made a donation of $1 or more, and we got it for as a gift at the American Pet Expo, which I don't think they do anymore in Orange County. So what I do is I'll pack this all up. So 2 hours after I've eaten, I've had this, or whatever time it is, usually it's more than 2 hours because I don't want to eat my meals back to back, or else I'll eat maybe too much. So usually about 3.5 hours later, I'll take these two without food. Okay, this is without food, no food for those two. Then this is packed, and this is kind of a copy of the ones I took back there with food again, minus one of the tablets, and that's for diabetes. And this is fish oil. Okay, right there. So those are the diabetes medicines. And if you go and watch the other video, you'll see what all of these are. If you want to see what all these are, go to the what's up one back in the playlist, and it'll show you the playlist that shows. There's one playlist that shows videos that are in the series. That's probably the best way to go. Okay, so I take those with food. Then at night, usually before bed, I'll check my blood sugar like in between here. I'll check my blood sugar and my ketone levels here. Then I go here. I check my blood sugar twice a day and my ketones once a day. Then I go here, and this is my nighttime medicine. So it's missing one. So it's 5, 10, 11. It's usually 12 tablets. I'm missing one tablet. I do take a little pill for allergies, for sneezing, and that would be on here as well. So that's how I go mobile. And this is what they all look like together. Everything from the very first one in the morning to the last ones at night. I try to get I try to go to bed 11 and wake up at 8. That's 9 hours. Because as a diabetic, just because you go to bed at 11 and you get up at 8 doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get 9 hours of sleep. You might get only 8. So let me turn this back around. And that's it. That's what I take every single day. That's it. Every day I'll take that. So I hope that was informative. And for the person that requested it, it's done. I will now go ahead and make it and upload it. And then the manager will create that as a video in the series. Okay, thank you, everybody. Have a great day.